is right there in the chat room.
Oh?
Talking to everyone. And the name of the show is I Hate My Coworker. And I believe you pronounce her first name Ty. I hope I'm right. She is the creator, writer, director of I Hate My Coworker, if that is indeed who we have in the chat room.
Yep.
And her Facebook is /the Ty French. TAIFRENCE. Now, if there's any other information that Ty would like you to have about the show,
no.
This is Brit. Ty created the show. This
Yes.
is Brit that we have now. I Hate My Coworker. I don't know. Does I Hate My Coworker have a Facebook or a Twitter on its own? Hopefully she can tell us.
I don't know.
She is the executive producer, so she should definitely be able to tell us. Where we can find them on the web besides just YouTube. I'm assuming that they would have a Facebook channel of their own.
Page, not channel.
Page, channel. Facebook.com/ I Hate My Coworker, IHMC web series.
Yes.
I'm going to go there right now.
Ooh.
And I will tell you guys that I saw the first episode.
You did?
Yeah, I did, didn't you? No, you probably didn't have time.
No.
It's hilarious. It is hilarious. And in this trailer that we're going to show you, there was actually a moment that I actually spat out my Sonic drink.
Oh.
And I'm not going to tell you.
I was wondering what you were doing. You wouldn't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you what moment it was that set me off. I'm just going to let you figure it out on your own.
It makes me want to leave my mic up so that you guys can hear me spit ice out across
But I was
the screen,
having a lovely Sonic drink, and no, we are not sponsored by Sonic, but we love Sonic.
They have the best ice because the
they
ice
have
machine
the best
costs
ice, and everybody knows
$3,000.
Sonic has the best ice. It is Vintage City Entertainment. There are new episodes every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Really? After our show?
Episode 2 is already up. I have not watched that one yet.
Really? After our show? Anyway. What? Huh?
But you really need to see the
Why'd
trailer.
You just stop.
You really need to see the trailer because I'm not kidding. There was a moment and I'm watching it and I'm kind of like desensitized to a lot of stuff. So I kind of have this attitude sometimes, especially if I'm really stressed out, that I'll look at a show and I'll be like, okay, now make me laugh.
Little man is here.
A little man is here. And I'll be like, make me laugh.
Hey, buddy. That's all we're
and I get all thinking I'm not going to laugh. And then all of a sudden, I lose it.
He has the longest tail.
And if there's a spit take, it is the best thing ever. So let's just go ahead and show and then if you have questions, you can talk to her. She's right there.
Yes!
Let's check out the trailer for season 1 of I Hate My Coworker.
What the beep? What the beep? Beep? What the beep? Ah, what the beep? What the beep?
Oh, man.
Hell yeah! What's wrong? Tough day at the office, Cookie?
My life is officially hell.
Hello? Shakira?
I have never felt so inclined to want to wring someone's neck before.
Come on! Put it like this. If we were being chased by some, like, monsters, I'd probably trip her ass.
Hashtag holla!
What do you want?
You.
Henry so likes you.
Okay, calm down.
I hate her.
Why do you dress like that? Are you a goth or are you part of the Illuminati?
Is it possible for you to hold at least one conversation without insulting somebody?
She cannot work there. She knows nothing.
I didn't go to UCLA or UC Hawaii. I didn't have to spend no crazy ass tuition amount, okay?
I can't ask for a better team member than that.
Who are you? I don't know.
I heard that the famous, amazing Chef Glorioso Neptune Midnight and Gale is going to be here this afternoon.
Who you with? Life was so much better when I had my own office.
Just trying to meet a lady friend.
You need some help carrying this thing?
Running like a fat kid for cake.
You're talking to the manager. Help me. I don't think I
I could do this.
diverse that cast is?
Right?
Holy crap!
She knows nothing.
Nothing. Eyes. That is so. We are reviewing that on Wednesday.
I don't need to know. She went to school and she doesn't. I love that whole trailer.
What? Who you with? That. Oh my goodness! I'm like completely blown away by how refreshing it is.
It is
see
very
some
refreshing.
Diversity in that cast. Holy crap! That's awesome.
I think it's great that people are already quoting it.
It's one of those shows. We know how shows. That's like, bang a bowl and some beads and shit.
Bang a bowl and some beads and shit.
That's where that show is going. Expect.
We needed another bandwagon like comedy.
To be yelled
Totally.
about every Wednesday, Sunday show.
And now I believe episode 2 is up.
Woo! It's got to be after the show, though. Why does it got to be after the Wednesday show?
Well, we've got 2 episodes we can review
That's true.
on Wednesday.
That's true. That's true.
And how many? We'll ask her right now. How many episodes are there? How many more episodes do we have to look forward to?
It's up forever.
Because I've watched the first one.
12.
I need to watch the 12. Awesome.
Yeah. That's a show.
That is a show.
That's a show that is worthy of shirts with your taglines on it. And I will wear them proudly. People will be like, what?
What is wrong with you?
Be like, it's on the back. Yeah, it's called I Hate My Coworker. Watch it.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
Darren is having such problems getting the webcam to work, which really kind of makes me sad because I want to see if he's wearing a hat.
The first episode of I Hate My Coworker is very, very funny.
I like want to watch it right now while we're doing the show. Be like, y'all have fun. In the background.
I know. I've had lines from it going in my head. She knows nothing.
What's he doing?
So he's watching you. He's fascinated by your hat.
He is fascinated by that. That's how I knew that we were bringing him home.
So that is definitely a show that is going to be awesome, and you need to go and check it out. And you need to let them know that you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube, because they tweeted us, and or else we would have never found the show. Or I like to think we would have found it, but
We probably would have found it, but not until like it was halfway through. And at least this way we can enjoy the fullness of
and
the
we
show.
are thrilled that we found it. We are thrilled to be the first, and we hope that when you watch it and you like it, that you will like and subscribe to their YouTube channels, that you will like their Facebook, and you will let them know that you heard about it here on Indie Intertube. And we welcome you to the Indie Intertube family. Please join us on Wednesday for our podcast when we will be reviewing your show.
You know, the closer that we get to December, the more I'm realizing that this year's awards are going to be so hard.
Did I miss Darren's chair?
His green chair?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, the next one, it's too bad Gift of Amber is not in the chat room.
Right? I don't know where she is. Probably working.
Because the next web series is called Easy Abby. It is David Lynch meets Jane Lynch. It is...
Oh, God.
It's a lesbian sex comedy romp.
Wait,
web
what?
series.
Can that even happen? That's... Really? Like, the expectations in my brain just went, whew, for that. I am excited. Let's do this.
Hey, they have actors who have trained and worked at Second City, Steppenwolf, and the Goodman Theater in their cast.
Really?
Their director is a 2 award-winning feature film distributed around the world person. She did Hannah Free and Jamie and Jesse Are Not Together. They fundraised on Indiegogo.
Ooh.
That's right. And the show is called Easy Abby. Now, I'm not sure if they have a website yet.
Maybe is it in the trailer?
It very well may be. It very well may be. I was just checking around to find what I could find. I believe episode 1 is already up on One More Lesbian, and they do have a Facebook. It is facebook.com/EasyAbby, ABBY. Go over there and like their Facebook if you like their trailer, and let them know you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube. Now, also, in addition to their Facebook, I was just looking at something here about them on Tube Filter that I read a while back. They're calling it the lesbian nurse Jackie. I kind of like David Lynch meets
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch. But for those of you who wanted to know who the director is, it is Wendy Jo Carlson. Wendy Jo Carlton. She did Jesse and Jamie Are Not Together. And this is an LGBT-oriented production, once again set in the windy city of Chicago. It's going to dive into the life of the protagonist, a sex addict who cannot stop seeking out flings with other women. She likes to think of it as a lesbian nurse Jackie, but instead of being addicted to pain pills, Abby is addicted to random sex to calm down and make herself feel better. I think it's got a fantastic future ahead of it.
Ooh.
So let's check it out.
So sick, so ill. I lost my gravity. Have you seen it? If you find it, you could keep it. I'm taking off on this so high. You can't be mad at me, so don't try.
It's funny. I would have taken you for an over-easy kind of girl.
Can we do it again?
Abby? Is that you?
What you got, and I'm popping a pill. So sick, so ill.
I think a lot of people got stuck on the lady-on-lady ass-grabbing.
EasyAbby.com.
And caught nothing else from the rest of that trailer. I could be wrong. That one girl kind of looked like Sarah Ramirez.
So that is Easy Abby. Make sure that you let them know you heard about them right here, and make sure that you like and subscribe. I knew Riley was going to say that.
Yay, Riley! Yes! Yes!
Now, the next one we want to talk to you guys about.
I love Darren. Look at that. He's being a soul sucker right now.
Huh? Oh, he's got it on. Oh, I want that so bad.
We want to stuff it and mount it and put it on the wall. Right behind
Now,
our
the
heads.
next web series that we want to talk to you about is a little departure for the kind of stuff that we've shown you before. But we have shown you stuff like this before. It is a web series that focuses on people who use adventure sport as a form of work-life balance. The series, which is remarkably called Balance, will focus on whitewater kayaking, mountain biking, and backcountry snowboarding. And it looks beautiful. And I like the idea that it's showing people who aren't giving up their life for sport, but people who are balancing their life by using sport. Now, let me see. The web series is, I want to make sure I get this right, balancetv.net. And I'm going to put the link up in there for you guys. It is absolutely beautifully shot. There it is. It is 3 lives, 9 episodes, seeking balance. And episode 6 is already up. Now, they have a trailer, and they have a ton of extra videos. They are up on Vimeo, but that is their website. And I think that you guys are all going to find this as interesting as I did when I first found the trailer. This is the trailer for the new documentary-style web series, Balance.
It's just a stress reliever. It just clears your mind. You don't really think about anything else. I saw the headlights, and the next thing I thought was, I'm going to, and then before I could think the word die, I was laying in the middle of the road.
I can't imagine anything worse than waking up every morning and absolutely hating the job that I go to do. I figured that if I joined the army, be a good way to spend some time in the outdoors and get paid for it while studying, which in retrospect was a pretty warped view.
Some people see my life and they might think that I'm way out of balance and I snowboard too much, but that's just what works for me. I think the allure of being a professional snowboarder was always in me, and it probably still is slightly. I enjoy snowboarding. I've never wanted to make money from doing snowboarding.
Yeah, and it's interesting. They got sponsored by Pink Bike,
I saw North Face
Silver
in there.
Star, the North Face,
Yeah.
Trapper, Wave Sport.
Wow, that was just beautifully shot.
Wasn't it? That shot of the whitewater kayak going over the
waterfall and
beautiful.
down into the crevice. That
beautifully shot.
Wow.
It looks incredibly beautiful, and I think it's going to be really captivating. I know that the web series that we talked about before with the Canadian Olympic athletes was really good. I'm starting to really appreciate documentary filmmaking as we've gone through this process of working on Indie Interstate.
Especially in the web series space. I mean, there have been some incredible documentaries that have just been kicked out in the independent web space. I think it's really
it's the
cool.
documentary stuff that I really like from Wiggs. It's really the only thing I like that Wiggs has done is their documentary stuff. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. It's a process, and it gives you insight into what they're doing in a way where you don't have to watch actually what they're producing. Maybe that's just
I don't think they have a knack for the web space in a lot of ways, but I do think their documentary stuff, especially the one they did about Diana Nyad, was very, very good. Very, very good. And sticking to the documentary theme, the next web series we want to talk to you about is called Into the Smoke.
Oh, I was wondering about this one.
Were you?
Yeah.
It's really, it's a docu-reality web series. It's being produced by Dave Hernandez Photo LLC to promote awareness to the general public of the duties, the value, and the heroism of firefighters and what they go through. They're going to ride with firefighting companies.
Because you can't,
and show you how they're making a difference in the community.
We have shows like Chicago Fire and stuff, but it's all Hollywoodized. It's bastardized in a way and glorified. I think, if you can get more stuff like this or Into the Smoke, and you show things even with
well, the interesting thing about it is they're going to use multiple camera angles, including a first-person angle, so that you can see what the firefighters see. Now, you can find them on Twitter at Into the Smoke TV. On Facebook at facebook.com/intothesmoke, and their website is intothesmoke.tv. This is the trailer.
See, Tanya should really appreciate this. Her brother is a firefighter. So
oh, then Tanya, you're going to really like this. Check out the trailer for Into the Smoke.
Early this fall, the crew at Dave Hernandez Photo brought you closer to the fire than you've ever been before. This spring, we head to the front lines of the fight as we follow the men and women who put it all on the line to protect their communities every day.
Two-story, middle-of-the-road townhouse, fire shell from the rear.
Join us as we follow them into the smoke.
Cool. Dude, I'm all for that one.
Yeah, and they are currently filming season 1.
It's like Cops, only with firefighters in a way. That's kind of neat.
I agree, Lance. I think it is wonderful to see the focus of content branching out from even episodic content and vlogger content to include more documentaries, more docu-reality shows, more travel shows, more personal insights into what makes being human. And it is interesting to me to see us expand the space in this way. And being indie really is like being on the cutting edge in the Wild West and all that stuff. But I really think this one's going to be interesting. I have mad respect for firefighters and EMTs. It's just cannot even imagine. Now we've got 3 more to show you before we end today. You guys have lifted my mood so much, and especially seeing all these faces and seeing faces that we haven't seen in here in a while, like Tanya and Allison, and it's so good to see people in the chat room. The next show,
Captain versus Captain in an all-out brawl with a fire hose. First person
is
to put
called
the
The
fire out.
Stranger.
Ooh, this one.
It is, it looks pretty intense.
Oh,
they have a Facebook. They have a Facebook. It's facebook.com/TheStrangerOfficial. Their website is www.whoisthestranger.com. Please like and subscribe to their YouTube channel, like their Facebook page, and let them know that you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube.
See, I'm already getting anxious. Like, nobody can see it. I'm sitting here like this.
It's a new web series that's going to be premiering in spring of 2013. It's currently set for a spring 2013 premiere. I'm not even going to really tell you anything about it. It's about a murder in a small town. Check it out.
It's about a murder in a small town, and everything's gonna be fine, and the bitch is gonna run down the stairs.
It's an interesting trailer, to say the least. I think it will intrigue you. Shut up and play the trailer.
She's gonna trip and fall, and she's gonna die.
Are we using a ton of bandwidth or something?
I don't like you right now.
What? Why?
I don't need that right before I go to bed.
I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I love horror stuff, though, and thrillers, so that's just me. I'm a horror hound. Fog and Whispers.
Creepy. You know what's funny? Is I can watch the most horrible of murders and stories about serial killers.
We spend a lot of time watching
And I could
Investigation
probably
Discovery
get
on
away
cable.
with some crazy shit because I actually watch TV. No one would be able to catch me. And yet I can see stuff like that and Camera Obscura, or like the episode with the true demonic possession of in American Horror Story Asylum, and I am out.
Oh, I
Like,
love
I'm
American Horror Story. Oh my god.
Like, done. I'm gone. Fuck it. Bye. Not happening anymore. I don't know
That
why.
one, Barry Dodd, is whoisthestranger.com. And their website is, let me get back to you. Their Facebook is The Stranger Official. Facebook.com/The Stranger Official. Let me go ahead and just put that in the chat room so you can go right to it.
Want to be scared? See, and I can't go in a haunted house. You know why? Because there's a point where something in my brain just doesn't rationalize that this isn't real, and because that portion of my brain is not strong enough and loud enough, I end up hurting somebody. And Darren, I hate you right now. That's creepy. That is not right. That is just... Because now I'm envisioning this web series about a killer who sends you web series videos with that, the faceless mask on and then the boo. And then when he sits boo, you turn around and he's there behind you and he kills you. Just done. And nobody can figure it out. So, but that's the awesome. And there we go with, Love you, Darren. You're awesome.
And their Twitter is @StrangerSeries. So they're set to premiere April 30th of 2013. And please let them know that you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube, because we think it's going to be a really, really interesting show. I think it's going to be really good. She won't. But listen, we sit and watch Investigation Discovery all the time. Love American Horror Story. I can watch the scariest movies. I've been wanting to watch Birth or Grace. Grace. Is it Grace or Birth?
Grace.
It's Birth.
Grace. Birth is the one. Birth is the one with Nicole Kidman and her husband being reincarnated into like a 9-year-old boy.
She won't let me. She won't watch it with me.
No, but you know what's funny is we'll watch that stuff and everything, but we put on like celebrity ghost stories or My Haunting Caught on Camera, or my child is possessed by some murderous killer.
I can't wait to check out Haunt
and we're
Me.
like,
That's on my list for this week.
Done. Turn it off. Turn it off. Watching a celebrity talk about being, haunted is frightening. Especially when it's people
I know, she keeps making me turn it off.
What? What?
The celebrity haunting things.
Even you got creeped out of the one with Carrie Fisher.
That was weird.
That was scary. I'm not sure by which part. Either Carrie Fisher or the story.
So the next show that we want to talk to you about, second to the last show this week, is called
Twin
Blank.
Peaks is just, it's creepy. There are
It's
parts
called
of that
Blank.
that
It is
freak you
a,
out.
get ready for it, Amanda.
What?
It's a psychological mystery horror web series created
my
by
favorite.
Hannah Skidmore and Mark Smith.
Really? I like psychological
Their
horror.
YouTube name is Blank the Web Series. They're on Vimeo.com /Blank the Web Series. And you can find them on Twitter @Blank Web Series. I'm going to put their
See, I like
Facebook
psychological
up in the chat
horror.
room for you.
Because if I can figure it out before the movie ends, I feel really smart. But torture porn and gore movies, I'm like, why? Nope.
So why don't you, with me, check out, and Amanda for the first time, the trailer for Blank and find out who or what lurks on the 4th floor.
Dude, what?
See, I think that is one extremely well-constructed trailer.
That was beautiful. I hate that opening shot, though. The shot sequence where it's like a hotel or an office building and the cleaning staff is walking through. It's our hospitals are the worst. The hospital shot from a dark lab room through the double pane glass into the lighted hallway is the creepiest fucking shot. I think it comes from having seen Alien as a child. But either way, it's just one of those things where you're like, some crazy shit is about to happen. And it's going to be, all it's going to be is some dude walking across the thing from inside the room. But the person on the outside of the room is not going to see it. But you as the audience member, you're going to see it. And you're going to flip out. Because you know if you were on the other side of the glass and you were alone in yourself in that little room or whatever, cleaning in the hallway with the lighted thing, and you just happened to feel the sense of someone watching you, you would flip your shit. But no, you're the audience member. You're going to scream at the screen and tell them to get the fuck out. Yeah. What? You say something?
Are you done?
Yeah.
You know I can't just get up and walk out of the room. I threw my back out. I can't get up without help.
Right? Okay, I think Rob Padgett's idea for a web series is awesome. Yes, call it Lost and Found.
I love that Riley says, is this creep out Thanksgiving? Can we go back to the grab ass lesbians and the funny animated not safe for work Cosby kids?
But Rob
No.
wants
No,
wants
we
to
can't.
make a web series that consists solely of those body finding scenes from Law and Order. Should call it Lost and Found. And like no resolution to anything. They're like, oh, another body found.
I think, no, but seriously, and I would love to know Lance's take on this. I think that, working all alone at the Alpha Bird is kind of, I think that was an extremely well constructed trailer.
It is.
Horror is an art form. Scott is there. I'm assuming that's Scott for Haywire. He knows how hard it is to construct horror, and to make, and especially in a trailer, to give you a sense of foreboding and a sense of dread. And I
Right.
think that trailer did.
It does, and you have to do it also in a manner that's not going to be cliche, or is a trope.
Because we all
at
know
this
that
point.
there's going to be a certain amount of tropes. We know that.
Well, yeah, but if you can do it, if you can turn a trope on its head, then kudos to you. But it's no different than doing comedy, other than the fact that you have to instill the opposing emotions to everything that comedy brings with horror. I feel, and the right person has to be able to do that. Not everyone can do horror.
But not everybody can do horror. Not everybody can do horror. I loved Cabin in the Woods, except the ending sucked. I would have totally ended it
God,
differently.
I would have completely
But up until
rewritten
the
that
ending, I
movie.
thought it was brilliant.
So would have rewritten the end of the movie. Would have been so much cooler.
I still think that one of the most brilliant horror films I've ever seen, for just sheer scaring the shit out of audiences.
Yeah.
In combination with what they did and their marketing campaign, was the Blair Witch, the original Blair Witch.
Yeah, that was
what
really
they
good.
did was groundbreaking for the time that they did it in, and it was absolutely frightening, and I was scared shitless. I mean, seriously scared shitless. I love a good horror movie. Seriously. Especially if it involves abandoned buildings, or like, I think American Horror Story is amazing. I could do without the aliens this season, but we don't even know yet if they're really aliens. We got to figure it all out. And I still think that Tanya Einen needs to be an inmate at the asylum.
Yes.
Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I so want Tanya Einen to end up either in a scene with Jessica Lange, or I want her in a scene with Lily Rabe, where Lily Rabe, who has gone batshit crazy wonderful this season.
Oh, Lily
as
Rabe.
the possessed nun.
That scene! The scene with her in the red lingerie is one of the most brilliant
Singing
things
You Don't Owe Me?
I have ever seen. Not because it's Lily Rabe, but because the fucking devil is bitching at God. And
You Don't Own Me scene was absolutely
And
brilliant.
then at the same time, Sister Mary Eunice is bitching at the church and its failure. It was so awesome.
The women are just turning out American Horror Story this season. Between Jessica Lange, Sarah Paulson, Lily Rabe,
Oh my God,
and
poor
Chloe
Sarah Paulson.
Sevigny, it has been...
Like Ryan Murphy says, keep calm and pray for Lana. I'm like, oh my Jesus, God. And of course,
Anytime, and please come back, Brie. Brie.
right? But how awkward is it for the two who happen to be outly gay in Hollywood doing those scenes? Come on.
Yeah, those scenes between Sarah Paulson and Zachary Quinto are just...
all the awards.
All the awards.
All the awards.
The end of Phantasm, Thomas is right, still stays in my brain to this
Yeah.
day. The original Phantasm. I
Yeah.
made her watch it.
She made me watch it. I was so confused.
Because I bought it on DVD.
I asked so many questions. And Jessica Lange is like...
She is creepy without even trying.
A freak.
She is,
She's
but
off.
she's had some brilliant moments. But Lily Rabe? Oh my God.
That pinnacle of her, that just, honest to goodness, the whole summation of this season is right in that moment.
And I know that
the
people
following moment
are...
with Lana and the doctor when she comforts him. And I'm like, oh my God, why?
And I know that people are creeped out seeing James Cromwell, you know, the pig farmer from Babe, in such a creep-tastic role, but I love it.
But he's perfect for it.
I love it.
He's perfect for it.
Now, the last web series that we want to tell you guys about today, and you know what we need to do?
What?
We need to totally do a show where we have like a 2-hour indie Intertube TV, and we do nothing but talk about primetime television, what we love and what we hate.
Yes.
And we all just sit here and just talk about what we love and what we hate. So we can talk about our guilty pleasures like Revenge and Scandal, and we can talk about Good Wife, and we can talk about American Horror Story, and there isn't really much else that I'm like hooked on. Hoarders. Yeah.
I catch
Investigation
Castle
Discovery.
when it's on. I don't watch Glee.
I think that would be killer to do a show like that.
I don't watch Revolution, though. Apparently I should have because
Homeland.
Liz Mitchell showed up.
I love Good Wife. Love Good Wife. Waiting for Lost Girl to come back. Waiting for Continuum to come back.
Lost Girl has dates next month, January.
The last web series that we have to talk to you about is called La Verdad, which means the truth.
Yay, Barry!
And their quote is, "Batten down the hatches. It's the end of the good old days as you know them. Superheroes are dead, villains are running rampant, and innocent blood is being spilled by the gallons.
This one.
This is the world of La Verdad. This is the beginning of an uncompromising new web series set in the fictitious metropolis of Salvation, California. Our story chronicles the exploits of La Verdad, a wayward Hispanic heroine who searches for her missing family while fighting to save a city from the brink of all-out war. We'll give you all the information afterwards, but this is the trailer for La Verdad.
Heroes, villains, their war. One sick joke.
They're going all out. Nobody may see that. 12, 12, 12. It's the end of the world.
Now you can find them on YouTube at user Enter La Verdad. Their Facebook is facebook.com/Enter La Verdad. And their web series is enterlaverdad.blogspot.com.
Yeah, I agree with Riley. That sort of desaturated nature of film, especially for this show, has a much more appeal artistically than just sheer black and white.
I agreed.
Those sheer, I mean, really high contrast black and white can do wonders too. Look at Schindler's List and the girl with the red dress. You always remember the little girl with the red dress. It's always there. But having
I love their two taglines that they do. For one, it says salvation will fail 12 12 12. And then the other one is when every superhero dies, truth will rise. That alone has me completely intrigued with this show. And please go to their Facebook and like and subscribe to their YouTube channel and let them know that you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube. And hey, you know what? You also need to go to our Facebook and like it, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss the second episode of Indie Interstate. Right, Amanda?
Yes.
Yes. When is it coming out, Amanda?
Well, technically 3 days.
It might be a little late.
It might
We
be
hope
a little.
not. We hope not. though.
I hope to have had more going on there.
It's been tough.
Then, yeah, 3 days. Miracles happen.
Yeah. It will probably come, because we want to do it on a Sunday. So it will probably come out on November 2nd.
November 2nd?
December 2nd.
Wait, we're going...
It will probably be on December 2nd.
Possibly. Either that, or you know what? It'll be on YouTube on the 28th, and y'all will watch it on the 2nd. On here.
No, we have to. It has to be here.
Okay.
Anyway, please go and check out The Stranger, Balance, Blank, Chilltown TV, Dark Blue, Easy Abby, I Hate My Coworker, Into the Smoke, Wanderlust with Lisbeth Norton, and La Verdad. Let them know you heard about them right here on Indie Intertube. And if you have any other shows that you want us to check out or you think we should check out, if you're a creator and you would like to see your trailer or a clip from your show or a behind-the-scenes clip featured here on Indie Intertube TV, please contact us. Can you put those contact numbers up? Thank you very, very much. Our website is Indie Intertube TV. Our email is static@indieintertube.tv. Our Twitter is @indie_intertube. And our Facebook is facebook.com/IndieIntertube. You can contact us at any one of those, and we would be happy to hear from you, fans, viewers, creators, producers, and actors alike. If there's something you think we need to be checking out, or you're excited to see it and you want to make sure that we do, please let us know. It's a really nice transition there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy that you guys have stuck with us.
Even though we apparently seem to be going through, I don't know, the first level of hell?
Apparently.
On this.
But we're really happy that you stuck with us and that you have allowed us these moments of crisis in our family and not freaked out because we didn't do a couple of podcasts in a row. And know that we will always be here on Sundays. Huh?
Was that you? Sounded like a bat was hitting the window. I'm sorry.
Go and watch these web series. Enjoy them. Make sure you catch the first episode of Haywire. The second episode is coming on December 1st. And we will be reviewing a lot of shows this Wednesday because we've missed 2 Wednesdays in a row. So, happy birthday tomorrow, Amanda. 30.
No
30,
clock yet.
30.
No
30,
clock yet.
30.
Actually, what's funny is that it's not even 12 hours away now because I was born at 4:28 in the morning. Which is why I hate mornings. Yay!
You're no longer the youngest one in the house. Little man is. Ha-ha!
Damn. Poops.
It's the age they killed people in Logan's Run. Just don't ever forget it.
No more fun.
Don't ever forget it. Sucks that the Bucks lost today, but they only lost by 1 point. That's okay. I can deal with it. Please, if you are inclined to do so.
It's C in England. I'm already 30.
If you seek guidance from outside yourself and somewhere in the universe, please ask those that you would ask for these kinds of things if you feel so inclined to help our cat, our orange boy, get through what he's going through. And pray along with us in your own way and in our own way that it's not cancer and that he will be okay. Because believe me, it'll go a long way for our psyche. Because right now it's starting to look like the universe does not want us to be in Vegas. So,
yeah, that's one thing we'll definitely preface, and people may not understand that, and that's okay if you don't.
Our cats are our babies.
Our animals are our children.
They are very, very important to us. So we are hoping that it's not cancer and hoping that he recovers. And but whatever he needs, he's going to get. Even if that means we don't go to Vegas, and even if that means we eat tuna for a while.
That's
just
okay.
Like him.
It's good. It's high in protein.
We will join you all on Wednesday for our podcast at its normal time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tons of reviews on Wednesday.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Sunday. In the meantime, there's the contact information. Please feel free to contact us. And everybody, have a really, really good night and happy belated Thanksgiving. We hope you are all very, very thankful for your friends, your family, and everyone in your life, including the family that we've found here at Indie Intertube TV. Good night, everybody.
The internet. It's not something that you just dump something on. big truck. It's a series of tubes. Surely anyone here has defined what net neutrality is. I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. It's a series of tubes.